for being here again. Our next presenter is Mr. Weng-Liang Chu-Wang from National Taiwan University. The title of his presentation is Automated Detection of Farrowing Events in Commercial Pig Farm Using Deep Learning.
So good morning, everyone. Thank you for attending this session. And I am a student presenter for National Taiwan University. And today I'm glad to share my research topic on automated detection of farrowing events in commercial pig farms using deep learning. And my advisor is over here, Dr. Yan Guo. So everyone that's here must have been well aware that the economic contribution of animal husbandry is very big in every country, and especially in Taiwan also. The self-supply rate of, today I would like to focus on major produce in the animal husbandry industry, and that is pork. The self-supply rate of pork in Taiwan is 88.5%, and it also reached export value of 321 million USD in 2024. So at the heart of the pig production process is the farrowing stage. It's where the new piglets get born. And this is a very crucial part of pig production because it directly affects the sow's litter size and its stillbirth. All affects the economic output of the pig farmers. So today I would like to address a problem that's met here. So the big problem here is that labor shortage is a really serious issue in here. A lot of the smaller farms, they might have like 1 or 2 workers that have to attend to like 10 to 20 sows. Or for larger pig farms, there might be a handful of workers that have to attend to hundreds of sows. So this kind of labor shortage is prone to a lot of issues, and the biggest one is the late diagnosis of prolonged labor, and this could raise the risk of the survival rate of the piglets. And since the direct product of pig farmers is the pork pig itself, it decreases their economic output directly. So my thought is that since labor shortage is really a hard issue to solve shortly, I would like to propose an automated system to automatically detect farrowing detection using deep learning. And the ultimate goal for my research is to quantify farrowing statistics with the deep learning model. And we could provide some information for the pig farmers to make management assessments. So the specific computer vision task we're trying to achieve here is called action segmentation. And from the name, it implies that we're gonna classify each frame from the video. So I have here is a common data set called Epic Kitchen. And you can see that it has some action labels. It has cutting peppers, stretching dough, or rinsing a rag. And so for my study specifically, I have 2 action labels. One is resting and the other is farrowing. All right, so the model architecture of choice is the FACT model. Its full name is Frame Action Cross Attention Temporal Model, and it is proposed in the CVPR 2024. It outperforms many former temporal modeling models, for example, MSTCN and ASFormer. The model architecture itself utilizes self-attention and cross-attention mechanisms to model temporal patterns. And so for these reasons, I've chosen this architecture for my farrowing detection model. So the data is acquired with the help of Agricultural Technology Research Institute of Taiwan. And the footages are from the 2 of their collaborating pig farms. A total of 517 fairing clips are collected, and the majority of them are IR grayscale images, as you can see on the left here. And there's a mixed frame rate of 5 frames per second and 24 frames per second for the camera settings. For data preprocessing, the video has to be converted into frames or images, and then these images are fed into a ResNet 50 convolutional neural network and extracted as a feature vector. And paired with the frame-by-frame ground truth label, we can feed the model into the Farrowing detection model and have frame-by-frame outputs labels. To make the model more robust, I've also performed several data augmentation techniques for spatial and also for temporal. Here are some of my training details. So the trained model achieved an accuracy of 64.3%, and overall the F1 score is around 70. But we could see that the F1 score at an IOU of 0.5 decreases massively to 41.85%. So we could, from this observation, we could know that the model detects the Farrowing action, but we can't really localize the Farrowing sequence as when it starts and when it ends. So when the threshold is higher, the score gets lower. So here are some pictures I've snapped during the video because I got some issues uploading in the video format. So I have 3 scenarios. These are all successful scenarios that the model has predicted. And you could see that the common thing is that the pig has to be over in the hind of the sow, and its surroundings is very clean without any piglets. That is very important for the model to recognize. And currently, the limitations of this model is it can't take longer clips. For example, clips that have more than 1,000 frames. And the second limitation is that when the video is under harsh lighting conditions, it's very hard for the model to see, or it's even hard for a human to see the piglet. Yeah. And the third problem is probably the most major problem, is that after the first piglets that are being delivered, they will kind of pile up near the mom's hind portion, and it will occlude like the newborn piglets. So that's also a major problem that I have to solve in the future. Yeah, so it's pretty clear that the issues I have to solve in the future are increasing the accuracy in complex scenes and in longer clips. So for that, I might use some other techniques, maybe inflated 3D CNNs, or increase my data set, for example. And my second future work is that once I have a more accurate model in regards to localization, I could perform further analysis and extract many varying statistics. For example, each timestamp of the delivery, the duration between each delivery, and the delivery of each delivery, and or the number of deliveries per crate. And finally, I would like to thank the 2 pig farms for providing their experiment site, and the Agricultural Technology Research Institute for letting me use their data. Thank you guys for listening.
Questions? Do we have any questions from the audience?
What's the stopping criteria for your training model? Like, are you using the last people's model, or like what's the stopping? Because I've seen like in your training,
Yes.
there are a lot of dips. So for the F1 score, so what was the like stopping criteria?
Yeah, so you can see that at the over here, like towards the end of the training, it kind of plateaus. So I've used the model around iteration like 1,800 or so.
Basically, you have two classes, right? The resting and the Farrowing. How about the other behaviors?
Sorry, what
How
about
about
the
the
other?
other behaviors?
Oh.
Did you consider that one?
For my research, I'm focusing on Farrowing specifically, but in the past, in our labs, we have focused on other behaviors or postures of sows. But yeah, so we maybe could incorporate that later on. But for now, I'm focusing on Farrowing. Thank you.
Great, thank you so much. We're gonna. Oh,
So-
sorry.
I think there's another question.
Yeah, but for the sake
Okay.
of time, please contact me directly.
Sure.
Do we have, when